Hello my friends and welcome back. It is episode 20.
Yeah.
I have one of the spawners in my face, so I'll see if I can shut it down.
Moving.
Target in sight.
23, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there's the other ones right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. I think he's out of range.
Targeting.
Come on, where is it? There it is.
Ready, willing, and able. Ready to engage. Enemy spotted. Moving. Enemy ahead.
Yeah, I guess we're just waiting for them to close in.
Enemy spotted. Moving.
Ready for action. Confirming target.
I'm here. What a kill!
Okay. Good. That stops a horde of eggs coming my way. Okay, next turn, I just kill the other one and I win. And then I want to talk about something. Because, you know, it's very funny that I got this map again, actually, just when I started recording. Obviously, you can't, in this mod, you can't save in battle, so... Obviously, I've not done anything. Well, I pressed restart last recording anyway. What I mean to say is, I couldn't have possibly deliberately cycled to this map. I couldn't have restarted over and over and over until I got this map. Because I got this map at the end of the last episode. But it's just funny that I got this map, because this is the easiest map by miles. And it just sort of speaks to one of my key problems with this game. Not with the mod, but with Phoenix Point. He's going to go for the head. No! Huh, interesting. I do have to clear that, though, because otherwise that character will... when the mission is won, that character will be lost. Can you hit from here? No.
Got you.
Bam, 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 bam. So, imagine that you're a new player, right? And you're playing on, I don't know, rookie or veteran. Look at the difference in difficulty between some of the maps. It is almost out of this world comical. You have the first two maps that I faced in the last episode are the hardest ones by miles, where the two nests or the two towers are in the very, very corners of a very large map, and there's no easy way to get to them. You've got to go right down the middle and then go left and then go right. I think the second one is slightly easier in that you can sort of go down the middle and get both. But the first one was definitely the hardest. And then, on the other side, you've got a map where the spawners are... the towers are literally right next to you. So you can just kill them and win. Really, while taking no damage whatsoever. I can't remember what this does, but I think it does something quite cool. Oh yeah, that's what it does. Well, that'll be good for my training base. Okay, I don't know what Project Glory is, but I'll grab that because it's short. So you're led to this kind of comical situation where the difficulty of a mission is almost completely determined by RNG in a way that it truly isn't in XCOM and other games of this type. Other games of this type have got much better mission generation that sort of create missions of a certain difficulty level. They're created in like sectors, and each sector has got limitations on what it can be. So there'll be like a starting sector and it'll have certain features. You know, and you'll get a different starting sector each time, but they all have certain features, and then you'll have like early sectors and then mid sectors that build the map. And they'll all be fixed, and then you'll have like objective sectors, and those objective sectors can only be in certain places. So it'll be random, but the map is structured and constructed in such a way that you get a relatively even difficulty no matter what mission you generate. But in this, the missions actually just seem to be truly completely random. Right, it's critical that I get a living quarters here. Already got a medical bay, so I've got everything I need for my training base, and then I just need to add training rooms and also move this one character up there. Nothing changed about being forced to move characters to conduct trade. Right, so what I'll do is I will leave... Oh wait, I'm not actually at the base. Okay. I shall temporarily leave these characters at Phoenix Point. Put this one in the Manticore. Okay, this is perfect. Right, I want to trade food for materials, so I've got plenty of food. Then I want to go here and do the same thing. That's because I made the wise decision to build those food production facilities right at the start, so I didn't have I didn't have like a food drain. It's now been 11 days, and I think they produce 8 per day, so that's about 100 each. Now, you can say, of course, I invested like 200 materials and 50 tech in each one, so they haven't paid back yet, and you'd be right. But they will pay back. And the moment that they pay back is closing fast. Oh.
This is getting out of hand, Randolph. I won't stop my proto-civilization.
That almost was today, I thought.
To back off. You're the director now. Please, help me. I need your support. This is not just some crackpot theory invented by your grandfather. The anomalous artifacts, the extraordinary technology predating Samaria by millennia. If you can't restart my projects, I will go to the Vanadium Corporation. There's been another attack, Tobias. The excavation team is scared, and they aren't the only ones. What if the Pandorans know what we're doing and are trying to stop it? They aren't just brainless flesh puppets. I'm heading back to the lab. Be there. We need to discuss this in person.
Wow! Super secret weapons!
You're making a mistake, Colonel! The last Pandoran attacks were not an accident. They're targeting everyone related to Project Glory. Locking me in an isolation facility won't change a thing!
We can't wait.
No!
Project Glory.
Research complete.
She was considered to be the world's foremost scientist of prehistoric archaeology. Located her whereabouts at a secretive New Jericho facility, and reason we believe she is held there against her will. Perhaps she will join us when free. Wow, freeing people does have a way of getting them to join you, I suppose. Right, let's drop this person off at Training Base Alpha. I could take the risk of doing these 2 unexplored sites while I'm here. But I've got to come back up here anyway because of the missions. I've got to do this mission. The scavenging site might also be a good idea. That's not a bad trait. Shotgun proficiency with jetpack control. That is a nice combination. Sadly, I don't have the living space right now. I'll risk doing this one just because it's on the way back to the main base. They're producing detailed maps of the region. We've got to think big. Can't just sit around our havens and hope that this will blow over. We need to know the lay of the land. It's our planet after all, and you know what they say, the devil's in the details. Let's offer to pay for the dare. For exploration and the Empress. I'll probably grab this one on the way back as well. Alright, the satellite uplink is repaired. I'm not that interested in repairing the manufactory. It's like... This is another wasted opportunity in this game. This is a vanilla thing as well, not the mod, but... There isn't a huge amount of compulsion to make your own stuff, since all the ammunition is instant, and you mostly find things. Alright, cool. Get back in the chopper. Get back in the chopper! I think I should grab this, actually. I do see situations where I feel like this would be useful. Speaking of which, I was looking at the Chaos Market. That handgun, the Tormentor, is just straight out better than any of the handguns in the game. It's actually got more effective range. It's got 40 damage and 10 pierce, which is roughly equivalent to the 50 damage of a standard handgun anyway. And it hits twice. And it only costs 1 action point to fire, whereas the Anu hand cannon that does 100 damage costs 2 action points to fire. So all of these weapons seem to be considerably better than what you get. But there is a price to be paid for them, of course. They're not cheap. The first training facility is nearly finished. Slam down the second one. Two EXP per hour. 4 in total with 2 facilities. And with New Jericho combat training, it would be 6. I think you want 3 or 4 training facilities in your training center. Any of these like quick researches I might just hold on to for oh, here we go. Pandoran capture and containment is here. I might worry about that later though, when I've got probably want to get that first. For the resources. Something like this. Okay. I think what we'll do is we'll go and do these sites and sort of just curve up towards the base. My basic choices are to either go here and curve up towards the base doing all the stuff along the way, or to cut this way and then go up north. Actually, I think I might just do that. Another opportunity here to swap food for materials, which is a trade that I want to make. Because food will never be a problem for me as long as I keep building the odd food production facility. In fact, two is usually sufficient for the whole game. Picking up a third one at a reactivated base is actually a solid pickup.
In his essays, my great-grandfather recounts the story of the ill-fated Qinling Bashan expedition of 1915 and the journal of Lei Meng, the leader of the mission, who found evidence of a forgotten proto-civilization deep below the ground. There is also mention of James Dawson, a British photographer who stole most of the precious samples recovered by the team. What became of Dawson has always been a mystery, but now I know the mundane truth. He died here in the mountains, forgotten and alone. This proto-civilization, could it hold the key to defeating the Pandora virus? They say history repeats itself. Has all of this happened before?
It's a small abandoned camp high up in the mountains. Behind it lies the entrance to a cave. The cave contains the corpse of a male. It's hard to identify first, overgrown with yellow, sickly leaves sprouting from shriveled skin. Science seems to have taken what he needed, but even the remains is enough to revolutionize our understanding of this planet's biological history. Analysis of the leaves growing from the body show that the organism contains traces of the Pandora virus, a different, older strain. The implication of this discovery warrant further study. Okay, that's not actually a mission. Mission available, the Empress. Okay, that's the mission that we traded that data for. Maybe I'd be wise to just go and do it. I don't think I've ever done this mission. I don't think so. Maybe I have. Based on our bloodline, she was the Empress of Japan. The country itself was in ruins, but a group of loyalists declared her the leader of their haven. And what choice did she have but to roll with it? Since then, she tried to build a better life for her people, not without success, but some difficulties. There are plenty of people who like to use her as a figurehead, which she has no intention of becoming. Consolidate her position. Tara is trying to recover the sword of Kusanagi, one of the 3 sacred treasures, imperial regalia of Japan. Oh my god. The katana with 1,000-folded steel. Oh man. She has a possible location, but fears someone inside her haven is trying to betray her. It's offering a handsome reward for retrieving the sword for her. The only problem, the sword is in a haven controlled by the disciples of Anu. Okay, it's that one up there. Fine, we were going there anyway. Not a huge fan of melee weapons in this game because they just usually result in you getting your ass beat, but hey. The Anu don't really like me that much, so I'm kind of concerned that I might annoy them even more. Looks like they've restocked their materials. Good.
Research complete.
Nice. I think this allows you to attach heavy weapons to New Jericho armor, and I do have one set of New Jericho armor. And the rocket launcher is an amazing weapon. So I'll just have to see how that goes. The other weapon that's really good is the grenade launcher, or it was. But it doesn't look like you get it by default. Enemy scavengers, medium threat. Okay. Might be worth a bash. But that is it for now. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.